Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Sacramento. Up front it's Thompson and Cousins. Collison is out there with McLemore. And it's Gay in at the three. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Collison kicks to Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Barnes. Elbow shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Marcus Cousins is absolutely devastating around the rim. He's strong, coordinated, excellent touch, tremendous hands, good feet. His high skill level enables him to step outside and make plays, but I think he's really best served when he's in that paint area, doing his damage close to the goal.
Here's Curry. He had 34 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And how about his defense? 4 steals on the night. He was so aggressive.
Now, here's Thompson. Fires the three. Here's Green. Out to Thompson from outside the arc. No luck. So the Kings will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And they were so proficient in that game offensively. Passing was dynamic, shot making, really good flow to their offense.
Well, they played a very intelligent game of basketball, Steve, and those two things go hand in hand. Rudy Gay is listed at 6'8", but he has a 7'3" wingspan and tremendous athleticism. That really helps him defensively, both on the perimeter and inside, where he contributes on the glass and blocking shots.
As you talk about Rudy Gay's size and athleticism, Steve, he can play small ball 4 in a pinch.
Yeah, and it also enables him to get that jump shot off over pretty much anybody. So if he's spaced and he's playing at a 4, and he can get that jumper off, now he's got the ability to drive past you because the floor is opened up. So very interesting when he's placed in that 4 position. Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Collison with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Screen by Cousins. Collison the pass to Cousins. Back to Collison. The feed to McLemore. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento again missing. Good.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Curry, averaging 24 points per contest. And he converts the lane.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Curry against Collison. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Now here's McLemore outside. The Warriors pull it in. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with the win.
The last meeting was a successful one. They were very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
Now here's Gay after the miss from Stephen Curry. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Collison. Gay's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
To the left wing. Here's Barnes. Count that one. What an easy win for him last time. As Steve mentioned, Clark, the turnover differential was a major factor.
Yeah, I call it disruptive in a word from a defensive standpoint. They were all over him the whole game.
Curry brings the double, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. 5th, Rudy Gay.
Well, there's some smooth strokes among that group, guys. What else can you say?
As a coach, you want your small forwards to be aggressive in getting to the basket. I mean, that's a must. And with these players, whether they draw the foul or get a layup out of it, it's a win-win.
Now we're going to get a chance to check in with Doris Burke, who had a talk moments ago with head coach Ty Corbin. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. He talked about the challenge defensively going up against a team that can really execute. He said they're a team that makes the most of every single possession. They won't settle for tough shots. We have to make them take difficult shots, contested shots. Guys, let's see if they have what it takes.
Thank you, Doris. sounds like a very solid plan given the shooters they have to contend with here.
Yeah, he's aware of what their strength is, and he knows that they need to focus on stopping those guys.
Or at least limiting the damage they can do, Steve. Make it tough for them. Don't give them any easy opportunities. That, to me, might be a more realistic goal.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
And he gets it to go. Cousins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Warriors leading. Here's Ezeli looking for his first basket still in this one. Feeds to Barnes. Curry attacking from the stripe. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. You're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Collison. Averaging 16 points a game. McLemore, no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There was a time when the Kings were one of the powerhouses out of the West, but they've been stuck at the bottom for almost a decade now.
Well, in the Western Conference, Kevin, it's hard to get out of the doldrums. Kings just haven't quite been able to match up with the top teams out there west.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Curry against Collison. Curry dishes to Green. High post try, and the jumper is on the mark. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Barnes kicks to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 10.
It seems like when they go under him, it's really come through. It's not something they should get away from.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Oh, when Harrison Barnes first stepped onto the scene, it was in the middle of the Warriors' 2013 playoff run. They didn't exactly build upon that streak as people were hoping for last year. The playing time just wasn't there.
Now here's Collison. And Cousins kicks to Collison. The screen from Thompson. Lock at 6. The drive by Gay. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
I remember that run for Barnes. He would play as a stretch forward and looked unguardable at times in their series against the Nuggets and then the Spurs. Definitely was hoping for more of that this past season.
Gay with no one around. And it's Gay again missing.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Curry with it. Picked up by Collison. And Curry, here we go.
A moment to check out Klay Thompson here. Over the last month, making major contributions. He's putting up 21 points per game, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes is average, that speaks volumes.
And he makes the first. Speights checked in for the Warriors. And the Kings also making a change. Landry's checked in for Thompson. Stephen Curry hits them both. Now here's Collison. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Warriors leading by 3. You know, for Barnes, it was an awkward place for him to be in. They brought in Iguodala, and he was moved to the bench. A lot of people thought that would be a boon for him. He would be more focused on the offensive side of things with that second unit in particular can really thrive.
Yeah, and the change in role and adjusting to being the first option with the second unit, I think was overwhelming for him. But I think you have to remember Barnes is still a very young player, a lot of room for growth, very talented, very skilled. He's going to get a lot better. It's a moment here to check out some of the stats for Harrison Barnes. 16th in shooting percentage. He's been locked in from behind the arc, guys. He's in the top 20 in the NBA in three-point field goal percentage.
And he's top 20 in the league as well in field goal percentage. And as you said, he's had very little trouble knocking down any good shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Iguodala no good. The Kings trailed by 5. And here's Sessions, averaging 6 points per contest. Pass to McLemore. Here's the screen. And the shot is long.
Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Livingston. They kick it out to Green. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by McLemore.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. He'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really. Because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Now here's McLemore. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
Yeah, he did some nice work on the boards, too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Warriors leading by 3. See, it's Thompson off the drive. And Speights gets it to go.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Sacramento's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Landry with a screen for Sessions. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Derek Williams checked in for McLemore. Inside to Landry. He gets the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
That was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And stolen by Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Stauskas. Lets a floater go. Here's Landry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Golden State. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course, Sacramento just way behind.
You know, for the Kings, they've really struggled much the same way they did a year ago. It just hasn't gotten much better for them.
Mark, for me, they didn't show a whole lot of fight when the tide turned against them. And that's what the NBA is all about. It's about getting off the mat because adversity is going to hit every single team. It's always how you respond that's important.
Oh, here's Curry. Outside Curry. Green, the pass to Curry. No good off the front iron. The Kings trailing. Landry, a screen on Curry. Here's Stauskas. Williams kicks to Sessions. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Curry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one on Williams.
Sacramento needs to do a better job guarding against Curry.
He's already got 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's got 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
The Kings making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Here's Stauskas. He's covered by Thompson. Stauskas, the pass to Sessions. Evans setting the pick for Sessions. Williams kicks to Sessions. Here's Stauskas. Launches it. That's good. Stauskas has got 5. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Curry with 14 points for him. Thompson dishes to Curry. They kick it out to Green. 5 on the clock. Speights with a screen on Sessions. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Speights gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Mark, just piling up points in the paint.
Sessions against Curry. Outside Williams. To Sessions. The dish to Landry. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Landry's got 5. Now Curry. 1 second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. This Thursday, 8 p.m.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade it?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
On the court for Sacramento. Evans is out there with Derrick Williams. Then there's Rudy Gay. And there's Collison. And it's Cousins in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing. The top passing small forwards in the NBA during the past 10 games. Second, Rudy Gay.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. They're very unselfish guys at a position that sometimes puts more of an emphasis on individual play.
Most of those guys can take matters into their own hands if they need to. But like you pointed out, Steve, that's not their MO. That's not how they want to roll. They want all 5 players on the floor to be involved in the offense, and that's what they want to facilitate.
A shot by Williams, no good.
Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most three-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA three-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
Collison, the pass to Gay. Misses off the left eye.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. A decent edge and rebound thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
And Cousins kicks to Gay. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Shot off the screen. The shot no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Moving on from this game, we're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in L.A. really hoping for a win in that one.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. For Harrison Barnes, it's been a lifelong goal to play in the NBA. Back in high school in Iowa, to raise travel money for tournaments, Barnes, his mother, and his sister would go to Iowa State Cyclones games and collect recyclables. Barnes said, you learn from those times. They build something in you. I know what it took for me to get here. Kevin sounds like some character.
And his hard work continues, Doris. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Justice Ezeli, he's jacked in for Speights. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Outside Collison. Kicks it to Cousins. The drive by Collison on the pass to Evans. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. That's good. Iguodala's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Thompson, he's checked in for Reggie Evans. Another 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They get it again. Here's Cousins. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Warriors leading by 5. Iguodala outside. He kicks it to Livingston. Thompson in the corner. He dishes it to Ezeli. Puts up a 3. Livingston no luck. The Kings trailed by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Gay outside. And it's Gay again missing. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. No good with the triple.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Collison dishes to Gay. Back to Collison. Kings moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Gay right side. To end the drought. And Cousins with the lay-in. Cousins has got 8.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Warriors leading by 3. Here is Livingston. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City. Dishes to Barnes. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Iguodala's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors are really a team with gifted passing, especially in the front. Somewhat surprising that they were only in the middle of the pack in the Sixers last season. One of the worst teams when it comes to turnovers.
Collison kicks to McLemore. Outside Collison. Here's Gay. And it's Gay again missing. And one reason why the Warriors' assist might not rank that high, they did run a lot of post-ups in isolation.
They did. They like to attack on the block and off the dribble. Ball movement wasn't always particularly effective, but you know, it seemed to me that the Warriors were at their best when the ball was flying around the perimeter.
And the Kings making a change here. Hollins has checked in. Outside Collison. Gate kicks to Hollins. Fades back, and he gets it to go. Hollins has got his first basket. Here is Livingston, looking for his first basket still in this one. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Livingston, the 8-footer. And Hollins pulls it down. The Kings trail by 3. The drive by Collison. On beat, McLemore. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 4 assists now tonight.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
The feed to Ezeli. On the wing, Iguodala. Barnes kicks to Livingston. That's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Collison, the pass to Hollins. Feeds it to McLemore. Passes it to Gay. Deflects the pass. Thompson dishes to Gay. From the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Not his quarter scoring-wise. Just 1 for 7 from the field.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Sometimes all it takes is just a little change of scenery. And while that wasn't the case for Rudy Gay going from Memphis to Toronto, it was true as he was sent from the Raptors to the Kings this past season where he played really well.
Out to Thompson. Here's Barnes. Here's Ezeli on the wing. Iguodala. They need this. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Guy is a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence and some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
Here's Gay. blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Thompson. Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Iguodala. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Green gets to Iguodala. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Iguodala's got 6 in the quarter.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Kings, one of the youngest teams in the league. They're trying to build through the draft, but mixed results over the last couple of seasons. Marcus Cousins is a player who's truly distinguished himself as a significant building block.
The Kings making a switch here. Sessions is checked in. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey guys, well Tyrone Corbin had some advice for the team in that last huddle. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. McLemore, the pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. And the Kings, Clark, over the last 5 years, drafting in that 5 to 7 range. They took Cousins, traded down, remember, for Jimmer Fredette.
Yep.
Then Thomas Robinson out of Kansas, and another Jayhawk in 13, then McLemore.
Yeah, McLemore struggled a bit in his rookie season. Aside from Cousins, difference makers you hope for to this point. We'll see if this year's any different for him. Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. He may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty quick.
And McLemore kicks to Gay. To the inside. Sessions. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Speights checked in for the Warriors. Landry's checked in for Sacramento. Stauskas comes in for Rudy Gay. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far from them.
Iguodala dishes to Livingston. The bounce, Sacramento takes possession.
Temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Sessions passes to Thompson. Now here's McLemore. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, Ben McLemore seen as perhaps a steal when the Kings selected him the 7th overall in last year's draft. But his rookie season was a colossal disappointment, defensively and offensively. He really struggled to contribute.
And McLemore, an excellent shooter in one season that he had at Kansas.
And you combine that with his athleticism, Kevin, and he's got tremendous upside. That's why he was so highly regarded as a prospect.
Steph Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And the Kings also making a change. Williams is checked in.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history. And a lot of great passers, too.
And here's Sessions. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Landry kicks to Sessions. Pass to McLemore. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. McLemore's got 9. And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the locker.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a college athlete.
It does.
The harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. Remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
Sessions with it. Sessions. Sessions has got his 4th assist in this one. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. And Curry, here we go. That's good.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it. Fantastic game last time out.
Reggie Evans is checked in for Sacramento. The Warriors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Stauskas kicks to Williams. The pass to Stauskas. 6 to shoot. Out to Sessions from downtown. It's rebounded by Golden State. Livingston's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nobody near Barnes. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one too.
Landry, a screen on Green. Sessions passes to Stauskas. They get a hand on it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Barnes can't get it to go.
We haven't seen them get to the free throw line like they did in the first quarter.
Well, you can't get to the line if you're going to settle for jump shots. I mean, somebody's got to be aggressive and take it to the rack.
Landry in the post, covered by Barnes. Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got 7 points in the game. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. Green with a screen for Curry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
And the first half ends in a close one. Kings ahead. They're up by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and make the right plays, and hopefully put ourselves in a good position to win.
You've got to match that opponent's intensity, Steph. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And
and one I'm not sure he's comfortable in, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and to his credit, he's done it.
Curry and Thompson, the splash brothers in the back. Barnes and Green, the forward 10. And it's Ezeli in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Barnes. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Barnes has got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. The Kings leading. Collison kicks to Cousins. Floats one up. Warriors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Now Curry. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul on the shot, not trip to the line to shoot 2.
Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State.
And Green, a combo forward, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
And Green certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy has really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
Collison, a.k.a. DC. He's more of a scoring point guard than a pure passing point guard. You know, it's interesting, his best assist numbers were in his first year in the league.
The first one falls. For Darren Collison, Steve, an efficient score.
Yeah, he's got a nice stroke from long range. Also the ability to play the pick and roll game and finish around the rim. Very dangerous player with his quickness.
Here's Curry. Right side Curry. Barnes dishes to Curry. Here's Ezeli. Golden State moving the ball around. And that one's good. Barnes. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Cousins with a screen on Curry. Cousins against Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. With the break of the action, let's now look at the league's top scorers. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Fifth is Steph Curry.
And his contribution to this team can't be understated. His scoring on a night-in, night-out basis has been fantastic.
Gay sets the pick for Collison. Cousins with a screen on Curry. A drive by Collison. Green with the block.
Ugly start to this second half. They missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Steve Kerr choosing to coach the Warriors. I've said this many times to Kerr. This is the best fan base in the NBA. The 2007 clinching win over Dallas was the best atmosphere I've ever felt in my life. As a broadcaster, even as a player, I've never seen anything like that. Guys wanted to coach in that environment.
They're loud every night. Thank you, Doris.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
Now, here's Cousins. 8 points for him. McLemore, the pass to Gay. Shot clock at 5. That's good. Gay's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
I'll tell you what, Moreland didn't get a sniff of him on that move.
Timeout called the Warriors. And during the timeout, both coaches get a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. So important to hydrate yourself, keep yourself strong, and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
The Kings trailed by 3. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Dishing out to Cousins. Back to Collison. Takes it off the glass. Collison's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Terrific design on the pick look. He lays it in. Curry's got 24 points.
Rolling 5 straight groups to start this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
It's now been 8 years since the Kings have played postseason basketball, and the path back to the playoffs is especially in the Western Conference, is not getting any easier anytime soon.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Collison dishes to Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Iguodala. Gay, and he gets it to go. Gay's got 12 points in the game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Getting back to the Kings and getting back to the playoffs, they have some pieces now they feed.
Yeah, I mean, but you need more than just talent. You need a couple of stars, and you need a full commitment from everybody on the floor. Look, this is a young team. I think they're moving in the right direction, but they've got to continue to grow together.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Now, they got a great chance to go ahead and close this game out because their offense is really clicking right now.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good from Cousins.
This hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of them. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Stolen by Collison. Right side, Collison. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Warriors leading by 3. Ezeli the pass to Curry. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Let's take a look at now some of the numbers for Stephen Curry. The last 10 games for him have been excellent. Averaging about 23 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
And you know, it's easy to see why, too. I mean, with the way he's always attacking with the ball on offense, wow.
And for 3, Collison, and he gets the bucket. Collison's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And here is Curry. 24 points for him. And stolen by Gay. For the lead. A rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Thompson off the drive. Green with a screen for Curry. Back to Thompson from downtown. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 9 points.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Collison in the post. Curry meets him. 6 to shoot. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Gay.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's the screen. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. The 3, and the shot is good. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Warriors. The Kings trailed by 4. Thompson left side. Kicks to Gay. Here's the teardrop. Thompson misses.
I like the work there, contesting that shot. It looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Green kicks to Curry. They double-team Curry. Thompson, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Sacramento's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And it's blocked by Curry.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebounds.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game. And saved a likely dunk there.
Yeah, very smart foul under the circumstances. You can't allow him to just throw it down on him.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Speights checked in for Ezeli. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Landry's checked in for Cousins. Evans comes in for Thompson. Stauskas is checked in for Ben McLemore. And Sessions subbed in for Collison. Curry against Sessions. Kicks it out to Iguodala. That's the free fly. Evans with the rebound. The Kings trailed by 4. Stauskas, the pass to Landry. It's a nice ball over here by the Kings. Sessions against Curry. Sessions dishes to Gay. Ball's knocked loose. Curry with the steal. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam. He's had the determination that time, that part to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a pass to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead and deflating away from defense.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Here's Stauskas. He has 7.
Maurice Speights, a big man with a nice shooting touch. Last season, an uptick in three-point attempts for him. And that might be a good move, developing a shot outside the offense. 3, and the way the game is played now, is much more valuable than the long 2-point shot.
Warriors leading by 3. Here is Livingston, averaging 6 points per contest. Speights with a screen on Sessions. It's stolen by Sessions. Lays it in off the breakaway. Sessions has got his first 2 points.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Just one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity. That's even better.
And Mo Speights, a backup big for Florida during their second NCAA title in 07.
And he declared for the draft in 2008. He's taken 16th overall. He's been a solid rotation player throughout his career. He could probably improve a little bit defensively, but offensively, he's got the ability to score out there, both inside and out.
Livingston kicks to Green. He dishes it to Livingston. Here's Thompson. And that one hits back iron.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
There's a screen. Sessions passes to Gay. And Sessions kicks to Stauskas for the lead. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They're amped up now, Kevin. After trailing for so long, they finally pulled ahead.
Jarek Williams, he checked in for Rudy Gay. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
It's Iguodala with the play.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. You had to go for it, didn't you?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. Let him go. Who cares?
Sessions with it. He kicks to Landry. Evans trying to get open. Landry no good. Holding stage got it going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Speights dishes to Iguodala. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Sessions. It's Thompson off the drive. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 17. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Landry with a screen for Sessions. Dishes it to Williams. Launches it. They get it again. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Evans has got his first bucket of the night.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Baseline Jay on the way. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. A Western Conference battle. Hoops action.
State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
It's just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Up front, it's Thompson and Cousins. And McLemore is out there with Collison. And it's Williams at the 3. Thompson with the bucket.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
The Kings trailed by 3. Collison kicks to McLemore. Screen by Cousins. Shoots off the screen. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Livingston kicks to Speights. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
The feed to McLemore. Back to Collison. This is it to McLemore. Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Here's McLemore. It's rebounded by Golden State. Speights has got his 6th rebound on the night. It's taken away by Collison. And the Kings pushing it up now. Collison's got the ball. Speights kicks to Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. It's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Thompson. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Collison. The feed to Cousins. Stolen by Thompson. Barnes against Williams. Barnes passes to Livingston. Thompson inside the line. Right through the center that time. All net. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Outside Collison. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. On the McLemore. And hit. So Golden State will take it the other way.
I think the lead they built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Out to Thompson, who's back up. And it's Thompson again missing. The Kings trailed by 7. McLemore with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And McLemore kicks to Collison. He feeds it to McLemore. Green against Cousins. There's Williams. Back to Cousins. Shot clock at 3. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the score.
Looking to end the drought. McLemore, no good.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Thompson right side. Green with a screen for Thompson. Barnes kicks to Green. Money from the wing. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key. And they
Some changes for Golden State. Estes Ezeli, he's checked in for Speights. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Kings. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Tyrone Corbin was going over with his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Ezeli dishes to Curry. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Kings trailed by 9. Collison, the pass to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Collison kicks to Thompson. Back to Collison. Outside Collison. Here's Cousins. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, great season for DeMarcus Cousins last year, and an interesting story. His owner asked his countrymen to stuff the ballot box because he said that he could be in the starting 5 of the All-Star game. Didn't quite work out, but he still had a terrific campaign.
Good on the second free throw. And Clark, for DeMarcus Cousins, he came up short in the voting, still waiting for his first All-Star appearance after he wasn't selected as a reserve either.
Well, Kevin, with the strides he made last year and the way he's found areas to improve in each summer, you have to think it won't be long. Just a matter of time before we get to the All-Star.
Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's more like it. It's 9 points for him coming off 3-pointers in this half.
The Kings trailed by 11. Outside Collison. Feeds to Cousins. Backed in off the glass. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by McLemore. And now it's Collison running. He can go all the way. Finishes the break with a slam.
Oh, boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Curry against Collison. Curry dishes to Ezeli. Kicks it out to Iguodala. A pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Gay's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Iguodala. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. I think for a while, Clark, teams looked at Iguodala and saw his talent and what he could do on the floor, and they want him to be a centerpiece. Now that he's been in the league this long, and as a vet, he seems almost better suited as a complementary piece.
I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, not everybody can be the main focal point of the team. That's no knock on Iguodala. I mean, I think he's terrific. He does a little bit of everything, does it all well. I understand he's really a high-quality guy and teammate. He's very much more of a playmaker than a scorer, even though he can look dominant with the ball in his hand.
Outside Collison. On top Cousins. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
Warriors leading by 6. Thompson outside. On the wing, it's Iguodala. It's hauled in by the Kings. And the Warrior ownership group bought the team for a then record $450 million back in 2010. But the team was recently valued, Steve, at $800 million.
Well, some of that is winning, some of that is the new CBA, but regardless, they've doubled their season ticket base to over 14,000. They've actually cut it off the waiting list now to buy season tickets. They had just one turnover in the first half, and he's already surpassed that total here in the second.
Collison the pass to get. On the wing, Green with the rebound. Green's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Thompson kicks to Green. Curry with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
And assists like that typified their efforts. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
All alone, hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
The Kings trailed by 9. Pass to Cousins. And the wide open shot from Collison. Sacramento again missing. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Inside, there's McLemore. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 6 assists now in the game. Warriors leading by 9. Now Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. Rocket 6. Outside, Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's flipped the script here in this half. Giving a much higher percentage from the field.
The Kings trailed by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Hangs, and Ezeli with the block. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
The Kings shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Gate kicks to Cousins. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here's Golden State. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. To the right wing. Curry attacking. They double team Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Iguodala, that's good.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
Collison kicks to Cousins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who played inside. Klay, a swingman, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
And Klay's father, Michael, often his toughest critic. He tells him, Klay, post those smaller guards up and don't always fade away. I can hear him saying,
oh, Mike, that's why I'm laughing. Sounds just like Mike. He knew how to handle himself when he was back to the goal.
Well, Steph Curry, of course, deadly from outside the arc. But last season, he tried to improve his ability to get to the rim. Significantly finished his points in the paint last year.
And for Curry improving his driving ability, he already had the handles, but he tried to work on his strength to ward off contact.
And Kevin, you know, film study is also playing a role in that progression and development. He not only improved his finishing ability inside, he also got to the line more often, a result of being more confident in his strength.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line.
this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
Well, as we get closer to making this one official, we can safely say it's a very one-sided season series. So far, they've won both of the first two meetings.
With 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
Speights sets a screen. And shot on the way. Hollins with the block. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Iguodala. And Andre, what was the secret to seeing such a great output offensively?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, get stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on a break.
Andre, thank you so much. Kevin, no surprise, one of the best defenders, always thinking about things on that end.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, that about